Yo, it's Lainey B, and this is what, day 19. Yes, it's day 19, and I just gotta share that I wanted to share something that, like, basically, it's basically like, okay, you're learning in progress, right? Or like you're learning and you're basically, you are a work in progress, and you have the ability to figure out what's good for you and like what makes you happy in life. And I just feel like basically that thing that you really want is something where your barriers like fall, and it's like it touches all three categories, and those three categories is your mind, body, and spirit. Your mind, body, and spirit, as well as your heart. So I consider that body. So mind, body, and spirit. And it literally just flows through you. You could feel it like, like the wind. Basically, the wind is flowing through your body, is how I would picture something that touches all three categories combined. And like literally all this trial and error sort of thing, you have to go through this trial and error, because literally I tried out everything in the books just to figure out what that was, right? And you'll know when you'll know is when you'll know when your barriers fall, if that makes sense. If your barriers fall with all of those three things combined, then you know that's it. Man, I went if you ever watch Bedazzled, so like if you ever watch Bedazzled, and then literally the guy is going through so many things, like he has 8 chances or like 7 wishes to be something or have whatever he wants, right? So like with that said, he was like one of them was like a Colombian drug dealer. The other one was like he was a basketball player, and then he was literally like I don't know, some like really corny guy singing at the beach and stuff with a guitar. And then there's other times where he's like a successful author. And then just to realize that like basically I guess his last wish or whatever was not about himself. It was about who he loved, right? He's like, oh, I wish that Allison would live a happy life. So he, instead of saving the last wish for himself, he saved it for someone he loved. And that really broke the devil's curse on him. So the devil's curse on him was literally like, oh, I'm gonna take your soul if, I'm gonna grant you these 7 wishes, and if you like literally make the last wish, I'm gonna get to keep your soul. But the last wish that he made was not about himself. It was about someone else that he cared about. So does that make sense right now? It's not really about your wishes, but it's like, it's basically what you would sacrifice your wish for the greater good of something else other than yourself. So like that's pretty much the moral of the story. And then like basically I guess everything that he had went through kind of put him in a position where he quit his job that he hated. All of the fucking friends that was literally bitchy to him, like he left, and he created his own path because he was strong enough to do so. And with that said, the moral of the story is that he actually found himself, right, during the process. So anyways, I would highly recommend watching Bedazzled, because I feel like that's based on a fucking true story and is true. You know what I mean? Because it's like you lived that story, but someone else lived that story too. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's good to know that someone else actually went through the same thing. And it's like, you're not the only one with the same issue. So that's what I gotta say. That empowerment sort of thing is something that I'm working on. And I'm literally starting with myself to build that, you know what I mean? And it's getting almost to that stage where it's at its maturity, it's being matured, because right now I'm still working on it. So like, you know, I literally went through the whole fucking phase about the whole Bedazzled thing, and it was really, really fun, but fucking scary, and sometimes it was freaking lame as fuck. So like, them wishes though, yeah, them wishes don't really mean shit if you're like the only one with those wishes. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, I would highly recommend watching Bedazzled, because you would learn a thing or two. And the moral of the story about it, and plus you kind of like would feel that whole new you if you feel that whole thing with your mind, your body, and your spirit. It takes a lot of trial and error, but once you get there, it's like, oh my god, I know what to do now, you know? So yeah. So yeah, yo. You know who you are. Yeah, I feel like pretty much day 19 sort of gave me another wake-up call. And it's like, oh shit, that true person comes out. And it's day 19, yo, yeah. Day 19. Is when your barriers fall. Your barriers fall completely. So, anyways, yeah. It's not all about you, too. Let's stop talking about you for change and start talking about stuff. Other stuff. I just need inspiration, yo. I need more inspiration. Okay, I'm going out for a sec. BRB. Hi, it's Lainey, and yes, just to continue yesterday's video, it is day 19, and I had to completely get rid of the old belongings that I used to carry. This given the fact it's people, places, and things that no longer should be in my life anymore, and I've learned to accept that. So right now, it's very clear how fast this new energy is leading you somewhere where you literally don't have control over it. So sometimes, especially through this type of experience, it's like you're not in control anymore, but you're having the forces that's beyond your control literally flow you where you need to be somehow, where it might be in alignment, but sometimes you just have to go with your gut feeling. So It's like this is like the first time you're ever doing something that you never did, such as honestly, you meet someone on the same week. The same week you meet somebody, and next thing you know, they offer you like a place to stay, which is by far very, 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 very nice, but very it's something that you're not used to, and you're like, well, I'm used to paying for my share, or I'm used to taking care of myself, I'm used to being independent. And then literally you just have like, you have this push, just like gently push you, or not really gently, but it literally pushed you so you could just get away from things that no longer benefit you right now, including people, places, and things that you are outgrowing. Sometimes in life, this is what you need to accept. And today, yeah, I am accepting it. So as I am embarking on this new step, or this new journey, I am not in control. I am letting the energies flow me where it needs to be, and I'm just going with it. But at the same time, with this new vibe that's happening right now, I could sense a lot of inner conflict being released. There's actually a lot of emotions that needs to be released as well. So I'm talking about the true core of someone's being. Someone literally is on the brink of something new. Something new is forming, and this energy can be felt with a lot of things around you. So now that the core is stepping into the light with both energies combined, given the light and shadow of the aspect on this, where are you gonna leave this energy? Where is this energy going to lead you, and are you going to take it? Is this something that you're going to step into the light into and let it just flow through you? Or are you gonna let this energy pass you by? So right now, it's clear to say that I chose A. Yeah, letter A. The letter A is flowing, and that energy is flowing deeply within the core. The core, the emotional core, and it's going to be expressed vividly. So anyways, this is shadow work. And this is basically all in alignment to your new path. So that's what I gotta say. I just gotta say good luck, and you can do it.